It's Continental 5. Now I'm live with Mikey T, the movie star. You heard?
The Southside General, hosted by DJ White Owl, gets nominated for a Justo Award. You were also nominated for the Best New Artist. Can you tell me about getting your buzz up to actually get that recognition?
I was in the studio with Stack Bundles, rest in peace. And I had this joint with Biggie because they was doing the Biggie duets. So I submitted mine. And it was the rapper slash dope dealer slash gorilla rapper. So I just somebody gave me the beat. I just killed it. And I was with Miller. If you know anything about Desert Storm and over there with Stack, Miller was the engineer. So Miller was like, nigga, this is hard. Threw the shit on a website. And I think the shit got like 200,000 plays. And Stack looked at me like, you up, G's? You up, G's? You next. And we just, because I would record there now at that point. And it just kind of spread because niggas, people already knew who I was. But I'm more laid back. I'm not trying to go to the club. I'd rather go play pool or I'm bowling or I'm going on the block. I'm not trying to go pop bottles and spend my money. I'm not doing that. But because I didn't do that, it made my presence a little different. Because now everybody's like, well, where's he at? Where he from? I know he's from over there. They co-signing him. So why he don't come out? And it's like, well, I'm in a different kind of scenario than you. This nigga just sold 12 million records. I can't just be outside hanging out with you niggas. I gotta have a gun with me. I don't know who y'all are. And he would tell me all the time, yo, niggas will do you in just to get a name. So watch where you going and who you hanging out with because them niggas will run while you over here fighting. These niggas might be thinking something else. So I just always kept it in my brain. So wherever I went, I was just cautious and I made sure it was a controlled environment and I moved the right way. But because of me doing that, it just was more mystique around me. I didn't hang around Kirk 50 all the time either. I wasn't making it known. I wasn't doing that. I was kind of over here on the side doing my numbers. And with White Owl and Fendi for real reaching out and famous, shit just took me way past everybody else. And then at literally at that same time, Stack died. So Queens was kind of like right there.
When DJ White Owl was nominated, do you remember, any of the DJs that he was up against? Like, do
Yeah,
you remember if
everybody.
he won?
Everybody. He did win. He won, I lost. I found out that they paid for that award. I think it went to Joel Ortiz. But it's a politic thing. He was signed, I wasn't. They just was using that to promote him. But other than that, I was winning that. I already knew I was gonna win it because I knew the people I knew Justo. Let's get to that point. I knew Justo, so I knew what it was. But when I didn't win, it was like, all right, it's all right. I got the name. That's what I really wanted. So he won because you really couldn't deny him at a certain point. You couldn't even just say he was trash. You'd be looked at as hating because he really did have the street. So you had to respect him.
You had mentioned stack bundles. I didn't want to get away from what we were talking about, but do you have a stack bundle story you can tell us? Anything you could share with the audience, or maybe just how you got in a close relationship with stack bundles to the point where you guys were in the studio vibing?
Well, when you hot and you getting your name in the town, it's a small circle. You know what I mean? So I was with Mo Bills and John Depp. Those are Banks cousins. So I was fucking with them and they took me over there. But as they over there, it's me, John Depp, Mo Bills, Frenchie, uh, YB. It was a few of us. And then Stack had his Far Rockaway niggas there. So we going into the studio trying to record. They already recording. So it's like one crew over here, one crew over here. And me and him ain't really get a chance to talk. What's up, keep it moving. But the next time I went by myself, he there by himself. So we was able to just politic and just shoot the shit. And that's when he was like, yo, I'm about to go fuck with Jim. Like, all right, we'll do your thing. But I was literally recording in the same spot. So I'd get there before him, he'd get there before me, and we just worked. Yo, listen, that's one nigga. He shouted me out right like 2 interviews before he died. And he's like, yo, there's another nigga coming up in Queens. It's you, G's. You next, you got it. And then boom, my nigga got killed. Damn. But it was definitely fun because he brought the Porsche out he was bringing cars out. And I'm just like, oh, this is what we doing? So I brought the Suburban now. I'll just come outside. You know what I mean? It was a competition of who can get and show the most. So me and mom was gonna compete because he was going crazy. Once he bought that Porsche out, I knew it was game over though. But I still wanted to compete. So I got the Suburban. I had shit, Axmail Murder. I had what 25s on them shits. I had like thin ass tires. I drive through Brooklyn all the time. I remember that shit. Damn, I missed that truck. I had two 12s in the back.